I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this one, but I don't tend to do this, so I was on the fence in regards to it because I'm too stupid normally to talk about it. But I was also hoping, in vain it seems, that Riot would basically turn around and say, actually, this is a out of season April Fool's joke. But it hasn't happened at this point, and now I highly doubt it will. I also need to apologize in advance. I'm going to be using some League of Legends lingo on occasions. I'll try to avoid it, and any which I can't, I'll try to explain it for those not savvy in League. So, League of Legends have recently unveiled their Hall of Legends. Essentially, it's their Hall of Fame for their professional players. And they've announced who the first one is. It's Faker. He is essentially the video game equivalent of Tom Brady. He's considered the greatest League of Legends player in the world. Some people have even gone as far as to say he is the greatest video game player in the world. But what they've done is basically they've made an event around it, and they've released several skins in it, and the issue arises with the skins. So this event is, as I say, it's in regards to Faker, or the Demon King as people recognize them as. And they've added all these skins here, and for the first couple, they're relatively okay. These are all going to be in Riot points, but I'll basically explain what the issue is when I convert them to monetary amount. So there's 4 bundles here, which includes LeBlanc, but the main one here is Ahri. Ahri has 3 different skins, Risen, Immortalized, and Signature, and they go at various prices. So the issue arise is the price. Now, the LeBlanc skin is fine. It's about 15 or so bucks, and you get a whole bunch of things for it. And the first Ahri skin is also, while a bit on the steep side, is still reasonable given what you get for it, which is a skin, a unique taunt, the battle pass that's going to be involved in it, an icon, an emote, and all that stuff. And that all set you back at around $30. But then you get to Immortalized Ahri, which is 32,000 Riot points. That's, give or take, about $150 to $200 worth. And yeah, it has a lot of stuff here. It has unique skin transformations, which put it akin to an ultimate skin. So this is going to have to be the first bit of lingo that I need to explain. So League of Legends skins have various tiers. You have Chromas, which is just basically a recolor. You have Legacy skins, which are the old, really badly made skins. Those are usually fairly cheap. There's the regular skins, which are usually about 10 bucks. There's the Mythic skins, which realistically should be about 15 bucks, but technically costs more just because of how you obtain them. It's through a different currency, which you need to grind for. There's legendary skins, which are basically new voice lines, new particles, an entirely different theme, new animations and such. That's normally about 20 bucks. And then you have ultimate skins, which are about 30 to 40 bucks, which is basically the same as legendary skins, but they also evolve as the game goes on, or you have the option to evolve them. These have gone a bit of a bad reputation with some of their skins being essentially glorified legendary skins and not really doing enough to earn the moniker of ultimate skin. So essentially, this is an ultimate skin that is going to cost about 5 times the price, give or take. And yes, all of this extra stuff that they're adding is pretty nice, but it's not really worth $150 to $200. This would be like, honestly, the Risen skin should be like, this should be 30 bucks, and this should be 50 bucks, 50 to 60 bucks. But then you have the legendary bundle, 59,260 Riot points. That is roughly about $500. And you don't really get a lot for it. Sure, you get some chromas, but the thing is, chromas usually cost like $5. About $5. So that's 15 bucks there in chromas, 100 pass level, so you're buying your way through the battle pass as opposed to working through it. You get all of these signature splash arts. Now, the problem here with that, with the whole signature part, is that it is a digital signature. This isn't like those sports people that spend thousands of dollars buying a signed jersey from their favorite sports fan, because that's a physical signature. There will be variations. This is a digital signature. They could literally give every single skin in the game this signature, and there'd be nothing different about it. So unless each signature is different, which it won't be, there is no real reason why this should be. It shouldn't be worth $500. Basically, there is nothing here that is worth it whatsoever. And the thing is, this isn't even the most insulting thing about this. So they've said that they want to bring this back annually. So they're expecting League of Legends players to spend $500 every year if they want to acquire all of the Hall of Legends and get their name immortalized in the Hall of Legends for each individual thing. It's ridiculous that, especially this year, game developers appear to be going down the path of most greed. You know, we've had Ubisoft with their various bundle prices, probably going to have it for the next Assassin's Creed as well. I don't know. I haven't checked. There was a whole debacle with Escape from Tarkov where they released a $250 pack, and the people that had spent $100 and were told, oh, don't worry, anything that we add, you will get. They turned around and said, no, you need to spend another $250. Sure, they've backtracked, but the fact of the matter is that they intended to go through with it. The other insulting thing is this. So you would think that Faker would get a massive cut of this. No. The team that he is a part of, SKT1, will get 30% of the gross income. So that means there's not even a guarantee that Faker will get that 30%, but also as well, it's only 30%. Realistically, he should be getting like 70% of it. He should be getting the lion's share. It's his name. He is the one that is going to be selling this, not Riot. He is the reason why this will sell. It just seems... I had a feeling something like this would arrive at some point. Because a few years ago, Riot sort of demonstrated their greed with the Mythic Chromas. Essentially, it's a chroma for legendary skins. And they hid it behind a gacha system. I feel gachas are the most predatory monetary system. But in their grand mercy, they decided that if you do enough polls, you will get it guaranteed. How many polls is it? It's about $200 worth. And there was outrage, but clearly not enough, because every single Mythic Chroma that has came out recently is behind that $200 gacha system. And now we've got this, a skin that isn't worth $500 being priced at $500. If it were me, I'd have that bundle at $100. Is that steep? Absolutely that steep. But you know what? It's one of those where it's like, it's incredibly steep, but it's also kind of reasonable. I don't know why they're bundling an ultimate skin at 10, 20 times the price just because it has a digital signature on it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And it frustrates me, partially because I've been playing League for a long time. But I remember back in the day, I used to consider Riot as back when we were having the whole conundrum with loot boxes. We're talking, Battlefront 2, Overwatch 1's loot box abuse kind of times. I had said that I felt that Riot had the fairest of the loot box systems. They weren't super expensive. You could re-roll for the skins. You could get currency, as you went. But now it appears that they've gotten greedier and greedier and greedier, to the point now that we've got a skin that is worth $500 when realistically the entire bundle should be worth only $100. It's upsetting to say the least. Will this sell? Yes, absolutely. If the $200 chromas could sell, the $500 skin will. So I feel that this is going to be a permanent thing. I don't like it. It reminds me of Star Citizen. But as it shows with Star Citizen, it clearly works. And it just seems... It concerns me for the future of games that we're going to start going from microtransactions, which we've kind of already gone away from, let's be honest here, to macro transactions like this, like Star Citizen. I don't feel happy about this. Especially as well because they're clearly trying to go for a casual audience, but I don't know if people will be happy with this stuff in a game. Anyway, that's it. That's basically what I wanted to talk about. As I say, I know I rambled. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of this. I guess the only other thing is that, unfortunately, it looks like the outrage has died down very quickly. Probably because of the, what I feel was near tactical reveal of Aurora. And everyone saw the bunny girl and was like, oh, I'm no longer angry now because cute bunny girl. I agree on the cute bunny girl, but I'm still... This is still stupid. This is dumb. And it's gonna do good, and that's what pisses me off the most. Anyway, that's all. So, I don't know how to end this.